Okay, guys, let's do a little review over what we did Friday in class. So, on a problem like A, when we have it, remember they're constantly getting a little bit more challenging each time. And most of you have been using the expansion method. So, I'm not going to worry about the 4 or the 48 for right now. I'm just going to expand my variables. So, 2 W's, 2 X's, and 4 Y's. 4 X's and 3 Y's. And then I'm going to have to go through and cancel. So I can see I get 2 pairs of X's that cancel and 3 pairs of Y's. So now at this point, I'm going to have the 4 and the 48 still there. On the top, I'm going to have W squared and Y. And on the bottom, I have 2 X's, so it's going to be X squared. Now, the last thing that I really need to do is to reduce that part. If I put that in my calculator, it's going to end up being 1 over 12. And then I have to leave my variables where they are. The only thing I might suggest is if it's 1 over 12, I get that. But you want to make sure that part gets taken care of, the 1 gets taken off, because that would not be considered to be the simplest form. Okay, now let's go ahead and look at the next one. On the next one, I'm going to have this variable of 4 that's going to have to get distributed. The 3 does not have an exponent, so I'm going to put an exponent of 1 there. And then I have to make sure I distribute that 4 to each one, multiplying it. So 3 is the base, and 1 times 4 is going to be 4. X is the base, and 2 times 4 is going to be 8. Y is the base, and 2 times 4 is going to be 8. Now, the only thing is here, that 3 to the 4th really is just a number variable, a number piece with exponents. And if I do 3 to the 4th in my calculator, it's going to be 81. So this is going to be my final answer. Remember, if you have numbers, you do need to multiply them out. Okay, now, on this last one, we kind of have 2 pieces. We have this exponent that we have to deal with, and we're going to have to deal with the multiplying. So we kind of have 2 pieces to deal with. Both f and g do not have exponents, so I'm going to add exponents of 1. And the first thing I'm going to do, and also the 4. And then I'm going to distribute this exponent to every single thing. So 4 is the base, and then the exponents are going to be 1 times 2 is 2. E is the base. 2 times 4 is going to be 8. F is the base. 2 times 1 is going to be 2. And G is the base. 2 times 1 is going to be 2. And then I know that I have this part down here. I'm going to add an exponent of 1 there with that G. So I need to go through now and do my sorting. So 4 squared and 5 are going to go out in the front. And then if I start to go through, I'm going to go through and put the letters together that are alike. So E's come alphabetically first, then F's, and then G's. So at the beginning of this part I can put in my calculator. So if I go and put that in my calculator, I'm going to end up with 80. E to the 8th is the only one. F to the 2nd is the only F, so that's going to go there. And then I'm going to have to add these together. So that's going to be G to the 3rd. Okay, go over your stuff from Friday, and then this will be our